but it made me realize that like micro-influencers don't get enough recognition.
So many good brands here, right? What else did you...
I don't know, I was like expecting to see it.
That was the big yellow box?
Just a little life hack if you have toddlers and you don't know what to do today. Kmart, unlimited toys, let them run wild and then just clean up the aisles after.
Okay, so today's topic is short and sweet. We're going to be going over some influencers that are completely out of touch with reality. I'm interested to see what happens with this video because the past few times I went over similar topics, it looks like some people tried to take it down. The last one on this channel ended up getting limited and YouTube gave me absolutely no reason for it at all. And then on my main channel, I went over celebrities and influencers going broke even with the amount of money they made. And that one got limited along with an 18+ only visibility. So you have to be signed in and over the age of 18 to even be able to watch the video. Again, YouTube gave me absolutely no reasoning for it, and clearly I have nothing edgy or bad in my videos. I don't even allow cursing, so I think this one will be interesting. We have a lot to go over today, along with comments from you guys from previous videos, so if you want to be featured on a future video, leave in the comments down below. But let's start off with an influencer that was concerned about the typhoon hitting the Philippines. Not because of the devastation it'll cause, but because it'll impact the trip that she wants to take.
I need your help. Basically, I've been saying for weeks now, if not months, that I want to go to the Philippines at the end of November, and I'm like fully set on it. I sat down about to book my flights, and I've been hearing a lot about the typhoons, and I checked the Filipino like weather thing, and I see this huge typhoon literally going across the middle of the country. This typhoon isn't set to hit until the 4th or 5th of November, and I wouldn't go until like November 17-ish. So my question is, how bad is the aftermath going to be? Does anyone know? Will they be able to clean up the island within 10 days, or will there still be flooding? And obviously with flooding comes a lot of like bacteria and things like that, and I just don't know what to do. Do I wait to see the effects of this typhoon, meaning that I wouldn't book my flights until like a week before? Or do I just go somewhere else? Like, should I just go to Thailand? I really don't know what to do. I need to hear it from someone who has been to the Philippines after a typhoon. I was planning to go like Boracay, Siquijor, Port Barton, and Coron. So if anyone has been in any of those areas after a typhoon, please let me know what you think. Or any locals who know what it's going to be like, please help me out.
I don't care that it could possibly decimate the country and kill tons of people. I just want to see if it's worthwhile booking my trip. If not, I'll just go to Thailand. Are you kidding me right now? Even if you think this way in your head, does nobody have the ability to read the room anymore? Not a single thought went through your mind saying, you know, maybe I shouldn't post this. This seems a little out of touch. People will lose their homes, their possessions, possibly their lives. But I just want to know from any of the locals, will you guys have this all cleaned up a week or two after this happens so my trip won't be messed up at all? What a way to start off this video, but we'll keep going with the travel influencers.
So I'm visiting Bali's most famous temple, and it is literally the most underwhelming thing I've ever seen. It is literally just this. Like, this is the famous view. People are literally waiting in the shade for hours. I have number 304. And they just called number 194. I'm gonna be here forever. It is 1:14 and there are exactly 100 people in front of me. Let's see how long it takes until I'm able to get my picture. So I've been waiting for about an hour and a half and there's only 30 people left in front of me. So I'm going to journal a little while waiting.
304, please.
So after waiting for 2 hours, I finally got my picture and I'm ready to get the hell out of here.
So I decided to go to Bali's most famous temple, and it's a complete scam. All it is apparently a photo op that people are waiting hours online for. This is not worth it, but I'm still going to do it because I absolutely need to get that Instagram photo. But I'm going to complain the entire time and make a video about it for my viewers. How is this relatable to anybody? Most people are living paycheck to paycheck. A vacation is a distant dream for many, and you're complaining that the temple isn't cool enough for you and that it took 2 hours to get the Instagram photo op that you still waited for. Genius. We have a comment from one of you guys. Funny how you never see these influencers doing any charity work unless it's for more social media content. I still remember a clip that we watched a while ago of somebody recording another big influencer with an entire film crew showing that they were donating so many turkeys for Thanksgiving. I mean, several people with professional grade cameras recording every single angle, and as soon as they were done filming, they took out a majority of the turkeys that they said that they were donating and actually gave away only a fraction of them. This kind of stuff never ceases to amaze me.
So many good brands here, right? What else did you...
I don't know,
I was like expecting to see it.
That was the big yellow box?
Yeah, am I like out of pocket?
Oh my god, you guys, I just opened a bunch of free stuff and I'm literally shaking. No, because they didn't even send me the 24 karat Labubu Sydney Sweeney Crumble Cookies sunscreen. You guys will never understand how hard it is to be a micro-influencer.
Sorry, this one actually makes me mad. Not to only cry that Rode didn't send you lip balm, but to post it? This is going to be a reoccurring theme throughout the video. How is this going to be relatable to any audience whatsoever? I get hundreds or thousands of dollars worth of free PR all the time, but I didn't get this one specific brand that I saw other influencers get, so I'm gonna cry on camera. You really can't make this kind of stuff up. We are gonna stay on topic for this next clip talking about micro-influencers.
I made a video saying that there's enough room for all the influencers in the world, but at U Miami right now doesn't feel that way. U Miami has an newspaper called the Miami Hurricane, and they did stories on influencers who are like up and coming and rising, and they did an article on me, and it was an amazing experience, and I'm so happy that I was written about. But my article, one of the main points said that I will come on here and be vulnerable with you guys and tell you if I'm having a crappy day, and I'm having a crappy moment right now. On Instagram, they posted the cover page, which was the 3 influencers with the biggest following here. And I know I don't have a big following, but it made me realize that like micro-influencers don't get enough recognition. And even though I'm chasing the same dream as they are, and I'm trying so hard all the time, I just don't feel appreciated right now.
Okay, I gotta say some things before we watch the rest of it. She's complaining that she didn't get the cover photo of the U Miami newspaper being a micro-influencer that they already talked about. It's not like they shunned her completely. And also, you're a micro-influencer, which is just a made-up term for people who don't have the following as the larger creators. And she's upset because she's working so hard to become an influencer and she's not there yet, because posting lifestyle content and clothing hauls are really strenuous work. Some of the comments, is this satire? Appreciated for posting TikToks? I'm confused. I wasn't the main character. My mom always said that I was special. You need a diary bad. This is embarrassing. Don't worry, girl. This is gonna make you famous and loved. With a winking face image attached. But we could go on to the second half of this video.
And yes, the fact that I even got written about was amazing, but it just feels like I'm chasing a dream, but I'm still so freaking far behind. And it just like hurts, like knowing that like I wasn't up there, and I come from a competitive dance world, so I've been judged my entire life, and any influencer, anybody in the competitive world at all will know that if you're not top 3, it just is so shitty. It's like a thing to see, thing to feel, you know. So I'm really trying, because I love giving you guys my advice, to think this will make me better, make me grow even more, and make me just like find my niche. But sometimes you just need a wake-up call, you know.
So not only is she upset that she didn't get the cover, she's trying to make you feel bad because she's been judged all of her life. She comes from a competitive dance background and everything's so hard. And funny enough now, this video probably did the exact opposite for your possible future career as an influencer. Maybe it's not the best idea to post every little thought in your head. Another comment from you guys here, I wonder what the next step of social media will be. Within a few years, we went from taking pics of food for our 18 followers to now not knowing what's real, fake, sponsored, or AI? I mean, that's a really valid question. I think all of this is just going to get crazier.
I literally just finished work and it's 5:19. Try being an influencer for a day. Try it. Because the people who say it's easy are so far out of their minds. Try it for a day.
Very irresponsible, because people could be stealing from me. I have an infrastructure in place in my life with a lot of checks and balances that allows me to never check my bank account. I have no idea how much money I have. I know what I can do and what I can't do, but I have no idea.
No, I was so excited to go to my P.O. box, right? Because then I saw Hallie Kate got sent an Hermes bracelet from Tarte, and I was like, oh my God, oh my God! So, you know, they have I have this little box, right? It has wrapping on it. I'm like, my Hermes bracelet's in there. No, they're picking favorites, and this is because I got an Avery Jules necklace with my name on it, which I'll take. But it ain't no goddamn Hermes bracelet. Y'all are on my list for that.
I spent $30,599 on Harry concert. I'm gonna go like
work.
All right, we had a lot of different examples there. The classic try being an influencer for a day, complaining about a normal 9 to 5, when all you have to do is record a couple videos, go to a couple meetings with brand deals, and then make thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars off of it. Another person being so wealthy that they don't even know how much money they have. They don't have to look anymore. Yet another example of somebody complaining that other people got designer bracelets and she only got a necklace. That's not fair, while all the PR she's getting is free. And then the last one talking about $30,000 worth of tickets for Harry Styles concerts. We'll keep on talking about that same influencer.
Years ago, when I was making $350,000 a month, I had no mortgage, no bills. I was very irresponsible with my money. I spent $4,000 on a sweater, okay? I bought a $4,000 sweater. Then I started letting my sloppy alcoholic boyfriend wear it whenever he went out to the bars, and he would spill like his dirty Shirley's on it, his Guinness. This sweater was a wreck. After we broke up, I took a look at my $4,000 sweater. I was like, there's about 50 alcoholic beverages stained onto this thing. I'm gonna take it to the dry cleaner.
Okay, we're cutting it off there because this goes on for several more minutes, as if anybody wants to hear about her $4,000 sweater getting a little dirty and then what it takes to clean it up again, while also flexing at the beginning that she was making $350,000 a month. This is also the same creator that recently has been complaining about her being broke. She can't afford her $25,000 a month mortgage for her LA mansion. What more do I really have to say? If this isn't out of touch with the rest of the world, I don't know what is. Another comment from you guys, let's get real. No influencers would exist without the public lapping this stuff up. It's all on us. I know a lot of these people have huge audiences made up of children, middle school, high school age, around that, but still, there has to be a decent amount of fully grown adults watching this type of content and think that it's entertaining. I mean, this next clip coming up, who would want to watch this person?
Just a little life hack if you have toddlers and you don't know what to do today. Kmart, unlimited toys, let them run wild and then just clean up the aisles after.
So not only are you using your children for content, which I've talked about before, I don't like, but you're actively showing that you're one of those parents that don't take care of their kids when they're out in public. Just let them run wild. Destroy the store, play with the toys, do whatever they want in the aisles. It's fine. We'll go over to a couple of the comments. You're so entitled, oh my god. Also, Kmart isn't a playground or a kids club. It's a shop. Every Kmart worker's nightmare. And the creator replies, probably. Haha, that's real funny, right? We're only about halfway through the examples that I have for this video, and I'm already getting pretty angry.
So an influencer with 2 million followers just posted their to-do list, and let's see if we can unpack any secrets to success. We are kicking off the day with a workout class followed by a scheduled snack. I'm getting tired just reading this. After that, we are filming a brand deal and having a light lunch, emphasis on the word light, before we get ready for our meetings. Unclear whom we are meeting or what the these meetings are about, but we have meetings. Not sure what happens between 4 and 6 p.m., but after that we are making dinner and editing our brand video before winding down for the evening. After reading this, I totally understand why you guys are always saying to run, don't walk when you're this busy.
Poor Bridget, what a stressful day. I hope she gets a good night's sleep. Those brand deal videos must be brutal. On top of getting 4 or 5 figures for making those videos. Winding down is insane. Like, what are you winding down from? Girl had to print that out too. I feel like you could probably just put that in your notes on top of putting it into yet another video for the entire world to see. What could go wrong? But talking about the brand deals, especially with big influencers like the previous clip, 2 million followers, you really can't trust what they say at all anymore.
Someone with almost 500,000 followers on TikTok, I'm gonna spill some tea to y'all that you probably already know, but I'm gonna say it anyways to make it real, okay? So I've been in a lot of rooms and had a lot of conversations with business executives and with other influencers that have told me to my face, unprovoked, just lie to your audience. It's okay to lie. Like, you need to make your money. So just lie, say something else, right? Especially when it comes to a product. And that always throws me back. I've been doing this for 4 years, and every time I hear a brand say that, every time I hear somebody else say that, it's just kind of like, what do you mean that you work so hard to get trust and build trust with your audience, and you throw that away for what, a $2,500 check, a $3,000 check? That's all that audience is worth to you, right? And people have always asked me, like, followers are like, Melissa, how come you haven't made videos on all of these things? Everyone else is talking about them. Why do you think everybody else is talking about them?
This doesn't even only have to apply to products or brand deals. I know if you use certain songs on TikTok, you could get paid for that as well, depending on how many views you could get for a dance video or something along the lines of that. Most of this is not organic anymore. It's all marketing just to try to get you to buy crap. Another example up on screen right now. Watch me realize mid-shoot that I have to get out of this brand deal because I have no idea what she's actually trying to drink. I bet it's some sort of healthy green crap, antioxidants, it'll de-bloat you, it'll help your skin, all the buzzwords that these companies use, and it probably tastes like poison. So she's legitimately spitting it out because it tastes so bad, but I bet there was a whole bunch of other influencers that faked that they like this, and here's the affiliate link, I'll get some commissions and I'll make some money off of this absolutely gross product. And then we have a comment from you guys that goes very well with this. I believe social media really brings to light how many scammers there are in real life. That's the whole reason why I have an entire series on my main channel just talking about scams. It seems like everybody is trying to take money from you one way or another. Here we have a couple more examples of why would you post this online for anyone to see. POV, you decided not to throw a baby shower due to the fear of no one showing up. Then we go over to the next slide with the baby registry and 252 items added. Checking the registry every morning just to prove your point. 252 items? Are you expecting others to sort out your baby for life? I don't want to hang out with you, but buy me gifts. You kind of have to have a baby shower to get stuff from the registry. No, I just want free stuff in general. If I'm not invited to the party, I'm not getting you stuff. That was basically the gist of all the comments. Not only is this ridiculous to post online, but now you've alienated your friends and family who would have all seen this as well. Calling them out for not buying crap for your kid? What kind of thought process is this? I mean, we have another quick example here where people just want to share every facet of their life.
Get ready with me to break up with my boyfriend of 4 years.
I think I'm actually going to sit this one out, if that's okay. I don't know if you want me there. I feel like I would accidentally laugh like I tend to do in traumatic situations. So best of luck.
People should normalize having a private life. I agree, but the views and engagement are like a drug to many. I watched it for you and it was a waste of time. She said she wanted to break up with him 2 years ago and just didn't. So overall, making a plethora of great choices in your life. And you absolutely needed to make a TikTok about it as well. Here we have a little bit of a throwback if you've been watching my channel for a while now. This creator with a very large following was caught stealing items from Target that she was putting in her shopping haul videos. Well, she ended up getting in trouble yet again and getting arrested for the second time. TikTok influencer flaunts stolen goods leading to arrests. She ended up going to the self-checkout and scanning out items that weren't the actual thing she was buying, and she eventually got caught for it and arrested. And we could just go over to the comments. Not again, Marlana. This happened a long time ago, by the way, but there's a reply. She was arrested again, but the footage shown was from 2024. I think this time it was for a probation violation. Some people never learn, to be honest, but there is a good point there. I was about to say again, why do I feel like she's just doing it for the views at this point? Because didn't she grow from the first time? I don't know why people think it's cool. Honestly, it's a pretty decent theory. Some people will do anything for views. I mean, just take a look at this next example.
This TikToker decided to film herself street racing, and somehow that wasn't the dumbest thing she did in this video.
I'm gonna give him a head start. Watch this shit.
Right. I guess sometimes you just have to pay the stupid tax.
Not only do you record yourself committing a crime, then you actually throw the iPhone out the window because that's how little you're paying attention. Must be real safe for the other drivers around her. We could just move on because I still have a good amount of clips.
Who the f told me you get $1,000 for every million views? Yeah, one of my videos just hit 1 mil. And like, I thought I was instantly gonna get DM'd like $1,000, like check or something like that, deposit. And no one's reached out to me, no congratulations, like no one's like, I thought it would be like a milestone, and no one's batting an eye. I thought this was it, I made it, and absolutely not. You still gotta grind, nothing's changed. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoever told me this bull Count your days.
First of all, you need 10,000 followers. So this guy isn't even in the creator rewards program to begin with. So who does he think is just going to send him a direct deposit with $1,000? Along with more examples showing that the creator fund has kind of been drying up for a lot of people. The ad rates have not been good recently, so you're not going to get $1,000 for every million views you get on TikTok. It's probably going to be significantly less. Another one up on screen right now: quit my job to be a full-time gaming streamer and content creator. And then it says I grossed $100 this month. If you're not getting at least 300,000 views a day, every day, don't even think about quitting your day job, unless you have someone else paying your bills. Ignore the haters, $100 is better than zero, facts. Well, when you have responsibilities and bills, the $100 most likely falls short in today's world. I don't know if this is bait or not, because this page doesn't even have 10,000 followers anyway, so again, they can't be making any money from TikTok, and they don't have anything linked, no Twitch stream, YouTube channel, Instagram, anything. So to be honest, I don't really know what's happening in this situation, but a lot of people will just give everything up just because they decide they're going to be an influencer or some sort of content creator, as if you're going to upload a few videos and the checks are just going to start rolling in. Up next, we have another one of the creators complaining about their views going down, and they're in their flop era. The absolute horror.
I haven't even gotten to 10,000 views. Like, I'm in my flop era. No, like, I feel like everyone's over me. Like, do you think I should start, like, applying for 9-to-5s? Should I make the video private? Probably just, like, a bad time. Wait, but, like, everyone else's videos are doing really good. I'll just post another one, like, boost the algorithm up, you know? Okay, I'm shadow banned. Like, I'm so over this.
This is also the same person that went on a podcast saying that being an influencer is more difficult than an NFL quarterback's job. There's not really much more I could say other than that, but we'll move on to manifesting money, and no context other than that.
I don't have a job, but I make a lot of money, and I just have to say that I have manifested all of the money that I have made and continue to make, and the way that the money comes is so magical that there is not a sliver of a doubt in my mind that it's because I manifested it. Because again, I don't have a job, so how I make money is literally between me and God.
Okay, so right off the bat, I think maybe a few things could be happening. One, they could be a Nepo baby and their parents pay for everything. That's honestly a lot more common than you think when you see these types of influencers. Second, she's just completely lying about this, trying to sell some sort of course, maybe a mentorship, girls group, because some people in the comments really eat this up. If you start to manifest, be grateful when it comes really small. I'll notice I'll start finding change or get random small things first. So you finding a few quarters in between the couch cushions is manifesting the money and not just complete coincidence. The how doesn't matter. That's where people get stuck. Exactly. I'm open to receive money in all ways. That sounds very shady to me. You manifested it or God provided it. Same thing. I align my energy with the frequency of abundance and attract money into my life. I really can't take this video seriously anymore. My patience is thinning very quickly. Things that kids with rich parents say, self-made. Somehow, some way, I don't believe that. But whatever, let's just move on.
Larry Rios' multi-million-dollar fraud case is very interesting. Now, Larry is currently being accused of securities fraud, breach of contract, unjust enrichment, and deceit. And this situation allegedly began when Larry offered Daniel Rijov a chance to buy 3% of PR Lifestyle for $50,000, claiming the company pulled in $2.1 million a year with a 70% profit margin. The problem is that investment money was supposed to go back into the business, but it was reportedly used to help fund Larry's dream home instead. On top of that, Larry was supposed to make ongoing payments to Daniel, but after only a few months, the payment stopped completely. Now, 2 years later, Daniel still hasn't received a single payment since then. And to make things even worse, Larry allegedly sold this company without giving Daniel his 3% share of the sale. That combination of broken promises, missing payments, and misses of funds is why Larry is facing multiple allegations at once and why the case exists in the first place.
So if you're in the fitness scene at all, you know who this is. Larry Rios, one of the biggest content creators, who has also talked about making millions of dollars a year from this, ends up scamming one of his business partners, taking his money to buy his dream mansion. On top of a lot of other things, he was wasting 5 figures a day on, let's just say, cam models, blowing absolutely unreal amounts of money, and then taking it a step further, scamming his own friends. As if none of this would come to light eventually, he was just going to get away scot-free. It truly is unbelievable how some of these influencers think. But we're going to end off this video with a little bit of a funny note. I found this dad doing the whole influencer shtick, and I just found it very entertaining because some people legitimately act like this all the time.
Hey, what's up, guys? We're here at Mallard's just trying out some of this food. We'll get back to you guys. Carrington, anything?
Hey, what's up, guys? We're at what's up? I gotta tell all my followers. Hey, what's up, guys? We're here at Sendix, running my boy Sam, just getting some milk. Sweet. Say hi to all my followers. What's up, guys? Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, guys? We're at the Daily Dose. We're gonna try these legendary smoothies, and we'll get the review back to you guys soon.
Okay, so ending on somewhat of a positive note because the entire rest of the video is pretty infuriating, but that's all I got for you guys today. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. YouTube thinks you'll like this video popping up on screen right now, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, and I'll talk to you guys later.